Gamers, gamettes, welcome back to the crazy wild worlds of Life Stars. I want to give you guys a quick update. Yes, I am back. Sorry. I wanted to take the week off to recharge my batteries and to more or less find myself and try to become a little bit happier when it comes to making content and staying happy and staying motivated to wake up the next day with a smile on my face. And I'll be completely honest, and that's always how this channel has been. But the last month, I feel like I've been at my lowest that I have been in probably the last maybe 15 years. A lot of things kind of popped up where I've never really been in debt before. You know, I've always paid things in cash, and seeing a notice from the IRS that I owed $12,600 was, it shocked me, you know. So it was a really emotional part, and I really had to buckle down, get a second job, and pay it off. Now, to say that it is now paid. I did a lot on the side, sold a lot of items in my house to make sure that all that debt was paid, and I feel good, you know. I also want to try to, again, find purpose. I'm not here to trauma dump on you guys at all, but I've been pushing YouTube videos for almost 10 years. July 9th will be my 10th year making videos. And to look at all my friends, or at least previous friends, who have made channels and have blown up, and as soon as when they do that, they instantly leave my circle, or like just leave me and never talk to me again. It has happened so many times on this platform that it has kind of been like a toxic thing where I feel like every new friend I make will just be that same cycle. So I tried to leave Discord, which you really can't leave Discord. It's just such an integral part of my life, but I tried to limit my use on Discord. However, I did delete every mobile game off of my phone. And I'll tell you guys, I'm just being completely transparent. I loved this entire last 2 weeks of just being without Clash Royale, without Boom Beach, without Brawl Stars, without YouTube Studio. Because YouTube Studio, I would check over and over and over again. I would check it probably 40 or maybe 50 times a day, and to see what the newest comment is, to see what the newest views are, to compare myself to other people. That's a very toxic thing, and I really hated that. So from now on, I will be keeping YouTube Studio off my phone. I will be keeping all mobile games off my phone. I feel like I actually feel a lot happier without that huge dopamine. I guess I'm just gonna say a bunch of words right now, but like, it's just how I feel. I feel like the amount of dopamine I used to get from opening up and winning a game Clash Royale or winning a game of Brawl Stars is almost zero. Like, where I feel like when I lose a game, I get insanely sad, or I get insanely frustrated with myself. Can I help you, Morty? Want to say something to the class? No? You're just going to lick yourself? Okay, cool. All right, but no, sorry. I'll let you guys see Morty. But essentially, I'm keeping that stuff off my phone. I will be back to making content on at least every Wednesday. I'll be keeping you guys updated. And yeah, you know, this was kind of like a true testament to find out, like, because I actually had like a lot of thoughts about just deleting the channel and leaving YouTube entirely. But my girlfriend and I actually had a long talk about that. And, you know, with YouTube just being such an integral part of my life, I feel like I should at least keep doing it for fun. And that's always what YouTube should be. I do feel bad about two people that are a part of my team. My only two kind of employees, I would say. Sorry, Morty, get the fuck out of there. Okay, but anyways, I feel like I've been letting down two very specific people in my life, and I've kind of like, and I feel bad for it. And that's Boss Hog and Pyro, like my thumbnail artist, my editor. Because like we've been pushing together for like almost a year, actually more than a year now, and I feel like that nothing has really changed. I've always operated this channel at a net loss, and I feel like I have myself to blame for it. Like, Pyro and Boss Hog are the two best employees I've ever had in my entire life. In the entire 10 years I've been doing doing videos, and now to see Boss Hog starting to edit for higher profile people, to have Pyro completely blow up on Twitter, to blow up on his sites, for the art he makes. It's just phenomenal, and I feel like that I'm kind of holding them back in a sense. So I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm going to do my best to try to make the best content I can, and we're gonna go back to the swing of things. So I feel like I owe you guys an explanation about why I was gone, and I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I'll do my best and make sure that we can pump out as much content and try to make this a whole thing. I guess I'll give you guys one more bit of context, because you can tell that this channel is only like 3 years old. I had an original channel where I had 16,300 some subscribers, and that channel was unfortunately taken. It was hacked, and then they uploaded some Bitcoin scam, and then they uploaded pornography to it, and it got deleted. So kind of like starting back from zero has been very depressing. But I feel like that I do have the best community I could ever ask for in my almost 10 years of making content. So with that being said, I love you guys. I'm sorry to keep this parasocial, but I missed y'all. I can't wait to show you guys the upgrades to the house. I will be uploading actually like a house tour and showing you guys like what I've been doing. I painted my room. I redid the entire garden, and I cannot wait to show you guys the garden. It is something I put like my entire heart into the last 2 weeks, and I can't wait to show it off. I have blueberries, I have strawberries, I have cilantro, I have basil. It's so cool. So anyways, gamers, voice lines videos will be out possibly every Wednesday, maybe Friday at some points, but I don't think I'm going to swing back into 3 times a week anytime soon. Again, I apologize. If you guys want to leave, go ahead and leave. I don't care. This is just for having fun and just being a part of the community. So thanks, guys. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.